Kush and Chemtrails, the world's most dangerous podcast.
This is fucking crazy, bro. This is from CNN. And look how they just try to dismiss it like, yeah.
At least 5 Russian businessmen have died by apparent suicide in just 3 months.
Okay. 5 Russian businessmen, suicide, 3 months. Okay. Now remember, businessmen, just 5 Russian businessmen. Let's read about these guys. So we got, says at least 5 prominent Russian businessmen have reportedly died by suicide since late January, with 3 of them allegedly killing members of their families before taking their own lives.
Wow.
So 3 of these 5 businessmen killed their entire families, bro, before they took their own lives.
Was there, what kind of suits they had on? Was it Armani?
There you go. Armani.
Was it Armani?
I don't know, but check it out. So it says 4 of the dead men were associated with the Russian state-owned energy giant Gazprom, or one of its subsidiaries. A top executive at Gazprom was found dead at his cottage in the village of Leninsky near Leningrad on January 30th. They found a suicide note. His name is Leonid Shulman. Okay. Then you got a month after that, Alexander Chulakov was found dead in his garage in the same fucking village. All right. So you got 2 Russians and they're dead in Russia. So they're like, all right, that's kind of crazy. But now these fools start ending up dead in other parts of Europe, bro. Mikhail Watford, a Ukrainian-born Russian billionaire, was found dead in his home in Surrey, England on February 28th. So I'm like, yo, they're cleaning house, bro. That's what they're doing. And that's why they're getting rid of family members, too, because they got to get rid of the heirs and heiresses. You feel me, right?
Yeah.
So then Surrey police told CNN the death is being Damn, I'm already slurring by this fucking beer. Investigated by the coroner, who said a hearing will be held on July 29th. Why? Why in July, dude? That's like 3 months. July 29th. Another Russian businessman, Vasily Malnikov, was found dead alongside his family in late March.
Oh, that's cousin to Nikolai Volkov.
Look at this. 43-year-old man, his wife 41, 2 children, 4 and 10, stabbed to death.
Man.
Right? And then so this is what they're saying. Investigators are considering several versions of what happened, including the murder of the children and wife by the head of the family, followed by self-inflicted death. So he stabbed his kids to death. He stabbed himself to death. Then he turned the blade on himself. Or he stabbed his wife to death. And then he stabbed himself to death.
You can't stab yourself to death. But that's what they're proposing.
That's what they're proposing.
Yeah.
Not that they were all stabbed to death. They ruled that out, bro. And earlier this month, 2 more Russian businessmen died in apparent murder-suicide incidents. Vladislav Avayev, the former vice president of Gazprom, was found dead with his wife and daughter. Let's see. And they're saying that's a murder-suicide. Let's see.
Hey, man, that's some bullshit.
Right?
I could damn near sit on a tack and damn near feel like I done died, goddammit. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't gonna stab yourself.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Exactly, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Look at this. So this is Igor Volobuev. He used to work there. This is what he said. He's still alive. He said he doesn't think that Avayev killed himself. He said his job was to deal with private banking. That means dealing with VIP clients. He was in charge of very large amounts of money. So did he kill himself? I don't think so. I think he knew something and that he posed some sort of risk.
Or they didn't got that bank account info.
Dog. They're taking over. That's what this is, a hostile takeover of like the craziest sorts, bro. They want that. Think about it. They're going to war right now in the Ukraine. And you got the biggest fucking oil company in Russia. All their fucking heads are dying, bro. It's being wiped out. So either fucking Putin is going through and murking all these fools, or someone on the U.S. Ukraine side is going through murking all these fools. Is what it looks like to me. So anyways, just a day later on April 19th, Sergei Protosenya, former executive at Novatech, which is partially owned by Gazprom, was found dead in Barcelona, bro. So now you got Spain, England, Russia. The bodies of his wife and daughter were found nearby.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah, it's way too much to be a coincidence
Right.
at this point.
Yeah.
What is the story here proposing?
That it's all murder-suicides, bro. Every one of these dudes. And that's why I'm laughing at how it's being fucking brought to these. How it's being brought
even bring
on
it to
CNN.
our attention then if
Yeah.
you think it's just a suicide?
Exactly.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah. Okay, listen to this. So, other hypotheses have been ruled out. Also ruled out was a triple homicide. So they ruled out the triple homicide. No one could have came in there and just killed all of them.
And it doesn't even say on what basis it was
Right.
ruled out.
They just ruled it out. So I did some digging.
Of course you did. You know my first question was, what the
Yeah.
hell is a Gazprom?
Gazprom is a Russian majority state-owned multinational energy corporation headquartered in the Lakhta Center in St. Petersburg. As of 2019, with sales over $120 billion, it was ranked as the largest publicly listed natural gas company in the world and the largest company in Russia by revenue. It's the largest publicly listed natural gas company in the world. But the headline said 5 Russian businessmen. Like they worked at a fucking law firm, bro. You mean 5 of the most powerful men on the planet? Because that's the most powerful that's the largest publicly listed natural gas company in the world.
Ain't no joke, bro.
So that
And
means
that
those
was
are 5 of the
as
most
recent as
powerful men in the
2020.
planet. Yeah.
Oh, no, as of 2019, okay.
So when you go down here, I looked up controversies. So repeatedly, Gazprom has been accused of being a political and economical weapon of Russia, using the supply and price of natural gas to gain control over Europe and, most noteworthy, Ukraine.
Dig, dig.
Boom. Right? So I was like, damn. It seems to me like the Ukrainians are fucking, I think they're doing this. Me personally.
Go back up.
Go for it. What do you see? Right there?
I was just looking at the friction resulted in 2 boycott campaigns in Ukraine, one that started in 2005, the other in 2013. Russia denies weaponizing energy via Gazprom. So that this has been an ongoing thing. You know what I've seen proposed too, not to take us too far away from this, is that the conflict between Russia and Ukraine is nothing new. Just the fact that it's been brought to our attention and publicized as this big war is new. They even said, that's why when me and you were kind of bringing some of those pictures, and I asked you, I was like, bro, aren't some of those from like a previous, and then that's why, is because this has been a conflict. So why now do they want us to be so engaged and why we're sending so much aid? That's the question.
Right.
Because this is not a new conflict. They just made it new to us. You know, it's crazy, bro.
Right.
So, yeah.
Do you remember the French journalist? I played her video where she was saying that the Ukrainians were bombing themselves.
For sure.
And that she's been over there for 8 years.
8 years.
Covering it. And that it was going on well before she got there. And she was like, what we're all wondering is exactly what you just said.
Just why
now are you guys bringing it to the world's attention?
Because it's a part of the
agenda.
The narrative.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I found this too, bro. This is pretty fucking big. The Nordstream Pipelines. Have you heard of this?
Sounds familiar as soon as you said it.
Nord Stream is a system of offshore natural gas pipelines in Europe running under the Baltic Sea from Russia to Germany. The pipelines are owned and operated by subsidiaries of Gazprom. The Nord Stream projects have been fiercely opposed by the United States and Ukraine.
There it is.
Wow.
As well as others. Okay. Okay.
Right? So then you go down here and sanctions. They've
Follow
had
the money, people.
Yeah, they've had sanctions against them following Russia's continued aggression towards Ukraine. The U.S. tightened its debt financing restrictions on Gazprom in 2014. They actually placed the CEO Alexei Miller among the on the SDN list. Have you heard of that?
SDN
Bro,
list? Specially designated nationals. No, I have not, brother.
Johnny, SDN, tell me where you heard it. I know you just heard it. Think of a show you've been watching.
Hold on.
I just heard it the other... Yeah. Bro, it's on Ozark. One of the cartel members on Ozark, he's on that list, bro. He's on the SDN list.
Especially
Cartels.
designated nationals.
Yeah. And that basically what it is, it's a sanction against you, bro. They can't do any business with you. Nobody can. So you know how they have sanctions against countries?
Yeah.
The SDN list is a personal sanction, bro.
Damn it,
Freeze you
man.
out.
So the CEO, bro, of this fucking Gazprom
Yeah.
is on that list, bro. He has sanctions against himself since 2018. So for 4 years. And all these motherfuckers are ending up dead. And to go back to what we were talking about, go ahead and read those, bro. That's when the dispute started.
Disputes of 1990s, 2005 to 06, 07 to 08, 09. Damn, 2010, 13. It's nonstop.
Since the 90s. Since the 90s.
But we're just now up in arm. Yeah.
Exactly, bro.
Damn.
Exactly. So what's really interesting is think about it. This is why I think the U.S. and the Ukraine are behind this. Is they're going through and they're repoing everyone's shit, right?
Right.
They're taking everyone's stuff. And look what they just happen to be doing, dude. Why the U.S. needs a law to sell off oligarchs' assets. President Joe Biden doesn't want to just seize the yachts, luxury homes, and other assets of Russian oligarchs. He wants to sell off the pricey goods and use the money to help rebuild Ukraine. Interesting timing, right? He can't legally do that right now, bro. Right? So these guys are all dead and all their assets are lingering out there, bro. No family members. They're all dead.
Damn.
They're just lingering. But if they pass this law, which was just proposed on April 29th, which means it's probably already passed, I'll read it. President Joe Biden doesn't want to just seize the yachts, luxury homes, and other assets of Russian oligarchs. He wants to sell off the pricey goods and use the money to help rebuild Ukraine. He's asking Congress to streamline the process to allow that to happen. It was the latest attempt to pressure Russia to end its war and to pay for the enormous costs of defending Ukraine. What's already being done? The House on Wednesday passed the Asset Seizure for Ukraine Reconstruction Act with only 4 lawmakers voting against the measure. The bill would allow the president to confiscate and liquidate property owned by sanctioned individuals. I don't even need to read it anymore.
Damn it, man.
That's really fucking odd timing, bro. The biggest gas company in Russia, in the world, all the CEOs, all their family, everyone, bro, heirs, heiresses, fucking wiped out. And now a law's being passed where they can sell all that shit off and use it to rebuild Ukraine.
Damn it, man.
That's crazy, fool.
Whew, yeah, that's cold, brother.
As a motherfucker, dude.
Damn.
Women and children, 4 and 10. You stabbed a 4-year-old and a 10-year-old to death. How did you do that? Fuck, dude. Man. Yeah, so you see how long this article is. I'm not going to read it. I just needed to read that first part for you to
that was
see.
some great information, man.
It's insane, bro.
I even had something to jump on it, but I wanted to soak it in, so I lost it. But man, damn, brother.
And it's a horrible thing we have to soak in.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what? Hey, dude, it's legit scary, bro. It really is. Like, I know really crazy motherfuckers, and they're not evil though like that. They're crazy. They'll fight you if you have a gun in their face, but they're not evil, bro. They won't stab a 4-year-old and 10-year-old to death. They just won't, bro. They just won't. I know really crazy motherfuckers. That's evil, dude.
Heartless.
Man. Right? It's insane, bro.
Kush and Chemtrails, the world's most dangerous podcast.